So it's power outage season here in the Northwest. If you've been watching the news, you probably heard about the bomb cyclone. It's the most powerful, I guess, storm that's ever hit the Pacific Northwest. So that's happening right now. We're in the middle of that. Thankfully, it's mostly off the coast and more northern towards Vancouver Island and British Columbia. But we're still getting pretty high winds, and you can see the videos I've shown that we're experiencing still somewhat heavy rain, even if it's not record-breaking rain here in Seattle. But either way, given it's the season of power outages, I'm going through my generator, making sure the whole house is ready to get set up. I need to get some gas. I need to make sure the oil is okay in this. And I'll walk you guys through that and kind of show you how I have my house set up to kind of keep the mission critical systems ready to go in the case of a power outage. So we'll take this down, check the oil. I'll show you my transfer switch. I'll show the video for that. It'll be in the description for when I install that. But we'll get started on that. I'll take you out with me, go get some gas, and I'll treat the gas as well. And we'll get going. Oh yeah, oil looks great. Yeah, I'll probably change it again at the end of the season, but I think it's unnecessary to do that right now. Yeah, that's good. All right, so it's pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna go get changed, showered, and go get some gas. Hey, it looks like we got a bit of break in the storm. Probably a good time to go get that gas. I hate these new gas cans. Anyways, I'm gonna add a little bit of fuel stabilizer before I fill it up, just so it mixes in as I pour the gas in. I'm just using this because we don't really have a gas station that has ethanol-free gas nearby. There was one a couple towns over I used to go to, just I'm not gonna head over there today. So I'm gonna use fuel stabilizer instead. And I'm also gonna use this for my my lawnmower to fill it up for the winter. So I'm gonna add about an ounce for 5 gallons of gas. Alright, that looks good. So there's nothing wrong with Katy Perry, but that music you heard in the background was not me. Some guy just pulled up and had that same Katy Perry song on repeat, and it was just blasting. I thought he was getting gas, but he was actually just he just parked it from a pump and decided to dance. So yeah, anyways, I got the gas. I'm heading back to the house, gonna start up the generator, make sure it's running okay, and then that'll be it. We'll all be ready in case we have any power outages. I always spill gas whenever I try to do this. Alright, that should be enough just to test it. I didn't spill too much. We get our reg. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I'm going to give this a couple minutes to warm up, and then I'm going to turn the choke off. I'm going to run full, and I'm going to wire it in. Meanwhile, we'll go inside and I'll show you the transfer switch. So the generator is pretty quiet, right? I was standing right next to it and the camera was right next to it, and you're still able to hear me talk at a normal voice, even though we're both right next to it. So I like that generator quite a bit. But the one thing with it is it's 120 volts or 110. And that means it can't power 240 volt circuits. So because of that, I bought this small transfer switch that only has circuits for 120. And you can see in here, I have it powering our fridge, furnace, basement plugs, and basement lights. The reason I have basement plugs is we have our aquarium right here. You can hear it in the background. And we also have a tankless water heater. And while it's powered off gas, it needs 110 for just to power the electronics and things like that. So with this setup, we're able to have heater, so we're able to stay warm during the winter. We have hot water, so we don't, obviously we have hot water if the power goes out. And we can also keep the fridge going, and we have basement lights. Now basement lights, it was just, I needed to pick a circuit, and that was like the only one that wasn't part of a branch circuit. So I was able to run it off of off this. And it just seemed like it'd be nice to have lights down here if I'm working down here or dealing with the generator and things like that. So I just plug in the extension cord here. I'll go grab that really quick. I'll plug it in here, plug it into the generator, then we'll step back here and I'll show you. I'll switch over to the basement plug so you can kind of see how that works. So I'll be right back for that. So as you can see, there's power coming from our generator. The little light in the extension cord is powered on, so we'll plug this in. That's plugged in, and we'll switch over. Let's see, I'll do the basement lights. So that is circuit D. So we'll switch it to off. You see the power went out. Then we'll switch it to generator, and I can flip this switch for the circuit, and we have lights. And if I can show you the app for the generator, but the problem is I'm using the phone for that, so that's not going to work. But on the app, it's pretty cool. You can see how much power you're drawing and just stats about the generator. So if we had the app open, I could show you the my printer's turning on again because the power switched over to the generator. So yeah, if we had the app, I could just show you kind of real time the power outage and output and things like that. Okay, we'll switch over the basement plugs too, just to get an idea for that. So like I said, we'll switch it to off first. The fish tank turned off, and then we'll switch it to generator, and then we'll turn on the basement plugs, and the fish tank turned back on, and our water heater is also likely running. So that's the whole setup here. It's nothing too complicated. I like it because it's pretty simple. It gets us the bare necessities if we have a power outage, and this is kind of just the setup I like the most. So I'm going to switch this back to the house because I didn't put much fuel in the generator. So let's switch this back to off. I guess I could turn off the circuits first, and then we'll switch it back to power off the line. So we're back on the grid. These are all off, and I can disconnect this, and I'll go show off the generator. And that's pretty much it today. Hope this video was interesting. Like, comment, that helps a lot. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers like I mentioned before. And please leave any questions you have in the comments below. I like to talk to everybody about these type of things. So I'll see everybody out there. Thanks.